I found out, by the way, why this is stopping at 30 minutes. Do you know? It was a great mystery. I was trying to find it out. So I was checking with, changing the camera, buying a new camera, and I went to the several websites, and all of them are stopping at 30 minutes. This is less than 30 minutes. It's like 20 minutes or maybe less. So it turns out that in US there is a customs regulation. If it is longer than 30 minutes, it is counted as a video camera, and they got an extra 5% tax on it. That's the reason all the cameras are 30 minutes, limited by 30 minutes. So, you know why. Anyway, so, well, if somebody asks for another thing, like another condiment, like the whipped cream, then what we do is we got all of these and put it into the whipped cream. So, again, what I did in here, I created first the dark roast, and I took the dark roast, and when I'm creating mocha, I put the dark roast inside it. And when the customer asks for a whipped cream, I'm taking the whipped cream and taking all of that object, this object together with this dark roast inside it, and create this object and put this into it. You got it? That is the idea. It's a very strange way to do it, but we will talk about it. Why would somebody be needing this type of a thing? But can we do this? I mean, can we code this? This is the challenge. Like there are some, challenges like programming, competitions. They ask questions. So this is the question to you. Can we do this? Yeah. That was the solution. I was a little bit too quick. But you got the idea when I showed it to you in an instant? And probably you immediately, oh yeah, now I know. So you tell me how to do this. Well, okay, let's go back. And let's do it. But how? Look. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's gone. Okay, no, it's here. So, think about it. You have a base. You're going to be having a base coffee class. Yes, that's right. But whenever you want a condiment, the condiments is very funny. When you create the condiment, you tell the condiment that, okay, here it is. This is you. You take it, put it inside. And then you create the mocha. And when you're creating the whipped cream, you say to the whipped cream, here, take it. Create yourself with this one. And it creates itself with this, with a kind of itself. So we need a mechanism that is able to get something of its kind inside it. Okay, I know that it sounds very strange.
It's like maybe linked list.
It's like a recursive class.
Yeah, well, at the end, what you will be doing when you are calculating this, it's going to be recursive. Because when I say to the whipped cream, get me your cost, it will first get this one, and then this one will first get this one, and the cost will return to here, add up with this cost, and will add up with this cost, and will return me the total cost of everything. So, any idea? I know it's very, very difficult. But let's it's something like this. So where to start? Okay, I have a. I will have a condiment. Oops, I always do this. Where is my ballpoint pen? It's my favorite. At least for now. All right, so most probably I will have an interface. Okay. And it is going to be called condiments. And I will have a, tell me one of the condiments. Whip, was it whip? Soy. No, let me take whip. Oh, okay, let's stay in the neutral side. Let's call it milk. Okay. So, what shall I do now?
Implement.
So of course I'm going to be implementing this. So the idea is, here you see, is this. Let's not talk, well, anyway, we will come to this as well, but let's think about it. I'm going to be having like a whipped cream. I want to have a whipped cream. But this whipped cream should be able to hold mocha inside it. What would you do? I want the whipped cream to be able to hold mocha inside it.
I would have an attribute of its interface.
Yeah. Everybody else got it? You mean this?
Yes.
So you know what this means? This means that this, one of the attributes is itself a condiment. Right? So this way, this condiment, so when I'm creating it, well, it's an object, but inside it there is another object. And that other object will be of its own kind. So whatever I supply it, it will have that object, right?
We are saying like there is no coffee basis.
Yeah, we don't, yes. We'll come to that. There's another problem. So, what do you think how to, well, first, let's think about that. Is this all right? Like, this is the right way to do it, because I have this milk, right? This is a condiment. Yes, itself, it is a condiment. But what I wanted to be able to do is to hold one object, one more object of its own kind, right? So I will be able to keep all the condiments. So what I need now is a base, coffee base, like the roast, whatever the coffee base is.
It can also be a condiment.
Coffee base could be a condiment, all right?
I would have difficulty enforcing that each beverage should have one base. I mean, I'm
Okay.
assuming there is a requirement like that, but I mean, you don't drink only whipped cream.
But there is also another thing about that, more technical, in terms of how you're going to be implementing there will definitely be a one
Base.
method here that is going to be the cost. So there will be cost in here as well. And how are we going to implement this cost?
The one with the null reference to condiment can be the base.
The one with the null reference, that means no condiment.
Yeah, so you can start calculating the
Okay.
cursor.
What do you think? What do you think about that?
Yeah.
That can be a solution. Let's take a look at that. I mean, so what you propose is this, right? This is This is a new one, so I have an interface, which is a condiment interface. And the only thing that I have here is that it returns the cost. And I have a class, this milk here, and it has one of its own kind. But itself, it's a condiment. So this is the idea. And I have to be able to do this. And so what is the solution in here? So the solution in here is to say but I have also my own price. So this is it, right?
And also check if C is null,
Yes.
then only price.
Right, okay. So I have to carry this all to here. Okay. Is this all right? I have this as
Sum equals price.
So, yeah, sum is equal to price. Okay, I delete this then. So what do I do?
I mean, let's initialize.
If
Yeah.
C is not null, this is what you mean. Is this correct?
Yes.
Is this good?
Okay.
Okay, so if it is not null, then I will return price
Plus.
plus cost. If it is not,
Else return.
I will return this. So, okay. Interesting. I have only this and this. So this is what I did. I tried to solve it inside with a statement like this, checking if it is null or not. If it is null, then I know that it is not going to be a condiment. This is the way that we solved it. But how do I know that it is not a condiment? You know, when I create it, it all depends on me because I'm the one who's choosing. I look at the name. It is not the type, you know, there's no type difference. What if that I want you to make a type difference, like the class type should be different. I want a different class type. Because the reason is that I can make a mistake. I can say that this is a roast coffee, but I can, by mistake, put some extra condiments inside it, in the definition. So what stops me from doing that? You know what I mean? It doesn't stop me from doing a mistake. So, I mean, in this example, what I'm going to be having is, look, this is milk, okay? And so, let's create decaf. And decaf will be implementing this is how I. Yeah, but I'm saying implementing, so decaf implements condiment too, right? So I have to do this, okay? And I have a price. All right. So what is the difference here?
Plus.
Okay, so let me go on. So what it is going to do, it doesn't have, by definition, because it is decaf, it's not going to include a condiment list, or you know, it doesn't include itself. It's just going to have only the floating point price. So what I'm going to do, I will return my price, right? So that would work. But also I can have some other things. Well, I can differentiate. Well, this is not a well, this is something else. I mean, give me something about coffee. Is there any attributes that I can add for the coffee? Where it is coming from, for example, right? Origin. Okay, I can say like there are
Kenya.
Java. Coffee from Java. Yes, it can be from Java or Colombia or anything, but milk is not like that. So, all right. So this is what I mean. Okay, so we're getting there slowly, one by one. Okay, and so with the milk, the difference is that it has a condiment inside. All right. So with this condiment, I say, well, I can put any of the condiments inside it. It can be decaf, it can be a milk. But if it's a decaf, if it's a type of a coffee, it doesn't have a condiment in it. It's not able to get a condiment inside it. It only returns its price. But when it comes to the real condiment, like the milk, it's doing that kind of a calculation as well. So if I have multiple condiments inside the condiment, so each time it will go back to the source until it reaches the one without any condiments, which will return null for the condiment. Is that so?
If not necessarily. If you start off with the milk, there is nothing stopping you, because if you don't initialize it in the constructor.
No, let's try it. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. We can try it. We can try it and see what's going on. What do you want? So, first of all, it's going to be a condiment. Decaf. So inside this decaf, the price. So I can,
Karşıtlığı method.
what did I do with it?
No, these statements must go in a method like main.
Sorry? Oh yeah, I know. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I hate this. And in cases of like that, I do this. I delete it. Yes. And I create again. Okay, so probably this time I will be able to make it. So what is it? Condiment. Decaf is new decaf. And this decaf is the price is for why this is not working.
It's private.
No, I'm making.
There is no getter setter?
I don't need a getter.
Or private, yeah. No.
It's not in
Price.
Text.
So why this is not working?
Is it in condiment or you have written it in decaf?
What do you think?
When you are creating the main class, the Java gave you an error like this main class is not in the class path of the
Okay,
application.
let's maybe that's the case. Okay,
Yeah.
let's try new main. No, I forgot again. Okay, very easy. Okay, so. All right. So why?
Decaf points to a condiment and condiment does not work.
The decaf. Well. Okay, decaf implements condiment. Okay.
But we haven't created a decaf object.
If we come to the condiment Java,
But if we,
Condiment.
okay, I understand. Okay, what's the problem here?
no, like if we come to the condiment Java, is it public there or private?
There's no.
There's
There is no price.
yeah, because there is no price attribute in the condiment Java.
There cannot be. Condiment is an interface. It's a mystery. We found a bug.
No, you cannot reach the price from the condiment.
You cannot reach the price from the condiment.
Yes.
If
If we have say
Oh, yeah.
decaf,
Yeah.
new decaf,
it
then
was
there
decaf.
Okay,
we
let's
could
do-
have-
It seems as condiment. not
Let's
as-
do this for your own, Will you be happy with this?
No, still won't work. Because when you are getting the object, you are getting a complement object. It's
Yes.
not decaf.
Either it
Good.
needs to
No.
be abstract class or because it can integers cannot have fields, so it needs to be either an abstract class which holds the price, so all the condiments will hold the price value, or it means just need to define not a condiment but as def.
Okay, so this is not going to work.
Yes.
What we did
we
is
can
it's
have
not
a
going to
get
work.
price.
Sorry?
We can have a get price method in the condiment interface. The only way to force it to work.
Okay, like there is this cost already, isn't it? So what you say is,
I mean, then why didn't we use it in the? Sorry,
Okay,
not
let's-
get cost, set cost. Coming.
all right, let me do it this way then, to make things a little more workable. Let me set it up in here. I a little bit increase the prices. What did I do? Did you see? Why you're not telling me that I'm making a mistake? I'm increasing the prices in here. So, okay. So are we happy now?
No,
No, why not?
because I mean, every decaf object can have a different price now, right?
Oh, okay.
That's-
Okay. So this one was all right. We have an unimplemented methods. Oh, okay. So this is going to return my price. All right. And this is going to be okay. So I will be having another condiment, which is going to be the milk. I need a price for milk as well. All right, let's put it in here to make it quick and dirty. Okay.
No, we don't need the null check.
Where? Here?
Yeah, yes. Because I thought we were putting it in a base class somehow, but
But we can still do it. That was my point. I mean, we
Yeah,
can
I was
still
trying to get to this.
initialize the condiment as milk, and then still need a null check. We don't have to put decaf.
Let's check it. I mean, this is why I'm trying to make it. So what we're doing is this. No, this is not correct. How am I going to be? All right, here how it is going to be correct. I need this. Right? Because we were talking about that, but we didn't do it. Right? So this is how it should be. So in here, I will say decaf. Okay? So then I will ask the price. Of the milk. By mistake, I maybe.
That price.
So let's see if it works.
I don't think we have. Did we put the price for milk?
Oh, there are errors.
The
How come?
previous class, main class. If
What?
you delete it, it will work.
Which one?
When you look at the left panel, there is the error main class.
Yeah, I called
Main Java.
Oh. I understand. Do you think that this is the problem?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see what it does. So it is going into, well, this is milk. So condiment C becomes decaf. So condiment C, all right, it goes back to decaf cost of decaf. Cost of decaf is 4. So this one will return 4.4, and it will add it with my price, and it will return. What happens if I have one more milk? Would this work? Sorry. So I have 2 shots of milk.
Yeah.
It does work. So the only thing left here is that if I have several of these coffees, I can also join them in an interface. I can call them coffee bases. Just